We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on, set, ready.
Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Commanders have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the left. Zone. That's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
On first down, it's Hurts. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. Chase Young, he's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Great. And anyway, huh?
To throw, Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. And even 30 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
No touch up, crowd left, Yeti. 180. No touch.
They'll run straight ahead to Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
63.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got it at the 7. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's Barkley. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal.
Crowd left, Yeti. No touch up.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
27 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal.
No touch up. Hey. 180. No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one caught at the floor. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This, about as short as you can get. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Ready. Let's go.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Okay, ready? Here we go, Scott. Cougar 19. Ready?
They'll give it to Sanson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. And Kobe Dean in on the tackle. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
60 Maverick, 60 Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Commander. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Greg, offensive coordinator's script at the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. It's going to be a long day for this defense.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Jackson now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Now Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. First down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were, Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Break the Huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
And an Eagle first down.
Anyway, 63.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On second down, Hurts. A pass complete there to Smith. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
On third down, here's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a record.
And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles are back within 4. It is 14-10. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Ready? Back. Nice. Fix the eagle. Fix the eagle. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now Daniel throwing on 1st and 10. Now he'll run. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
The challenge week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure.
Ready? Crackle 80.
On the zone read, here's Daniels. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. One bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, here is Anais Smith. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down. 1st and 10. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. First down, Eagles. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Hurts now. Pass caught by Saquon. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handles. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
It is 2nd and 6. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Let's go. Trimmer.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw is Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. He works free, right side, to the 20.
So it's 3rd down, and it just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive, but even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless, and that's really what he ended up being, Mike, and defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Makes the score. Commanders 27, Eagles 10. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Smith to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Play action. Here's Hurts. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Give him 14 on that play. One 1st down. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Hurts. To the outside, he's got Smith. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. He's to the 15. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
This makes the score. Commanders 27, Eagles 17.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready? Panther 60, Panthers.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set! Liking 18!
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Washington. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Makes the score. Commanders 34, Eagles 17.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurst. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
2nd down throw for Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Third, they need 8. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this will remain a 3-score game.
To kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Jackson now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
off to Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st and 10 is Barkley. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Ron Payne there for the stop.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Hey, 73.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. This one into the hands of Brown. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then target them with the ball, you've got to take away.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
And he missed it. Missed the extra point. No good. And the score remains the same. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Liking 18. Hawk 7.
Off the play fake, here's Daniel. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Now get to Sampson, running right. Up the sideline at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Sampson. Down the sideline, past the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's done it again, back-to-back good runs. 19 this time, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Tag! 70 Timberwolf. Check out.
Now give up the middle, finding room to the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Commander. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Jackson now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Good, set. Allez, prends la vieille. Hey.
On play action, here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Juan Martin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Play action. Here's Daniels. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Let's go now. Ready?
Hand off, running left, it's Sampson. And he will get into the end zone. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns.
talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Makes the score. Commanders 48, Eagles 23. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Jackson now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
No touch that. Zoom.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And it's over the middle and caught by Smith. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Great. Set. Anyway, up.
A first down throw for Hurts. That's complete to Smith. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and a couple. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A pass complete there to Smith. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
They've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That one caught by Wilson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Brings up second and 7 at the 35-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 35, here's second down and 7.
No touch that. Hey, let's go. Let's crowd left Yeti.
That's Goddard in motion.
No touch.
On play action, Hurts. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Nice right. No touch.
On third down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goddard, that time. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things
to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Get up! Get up!
Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 1.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing is Daniel. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Jalen Carter taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Buffalo 18, 60 Eagles, 60 Warriors 70.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Commanders set to kick this one away. Forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 30-yard line.
That's Goddard in motion. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
Great. Set. 180. Count that ready.
Off the play fake, Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He got his man. It's Smith. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, Philadelphia.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Man in motion is Smith. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Trying to get a little cute here, get get the ball to the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
No touch it. Carl up, Yeti. No touch.
To throw is Hurts. That is caught. And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
With 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 70 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let go.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. He keeps it himself. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
70 Timberwolf. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Pioneer.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Ready, break.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Down. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he will score! Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Commanders. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Who else? Another catch for his favorite tunnel. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Man in motion is Smith. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. This one high over the middle, but complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
He'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's 2nd and 6. Hurts again. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less.